job, boys and girls. Today in math, we are going to be talking about patterns. What are we going to talk about? Patterns. And what does a pattern do? I can hear you. Yes, it repeats itself. It repeats itself over and over again, okay? A pattern does what? Repeats itself. So, boys and girls, today we're going to be looking at zoo animals and patterns and how we can create a pattern using zoo animals, okay? So the first thing I want to do is show you some patterns that you might see at the zoo, okay? The first pattern I want to show you is this pattern right here, and has orange and green and black stripes. And what kind of pattern, what animal has that pattern on their body? Do you know what it is? It begins with the letter T. That's right, tiger stripes. Then we're gonna look right here. We have this brown and yellow pattern. I wonder what that is. Do you know? I think it's a giraffe. That's right, it's a giraffe. And this one right here, boys and girls, the pattern, it looks like black and orange and yellow spots. And this animal actually is very fast. So, what do you think it is? I think it's a cheetah. That's right, it's a cheetah. Then we get to our last pattern, boys and girls, and you have black and white stripes. I think that animal begins with the letter Z. What do you think? I think so too. Zebra, tiger, giraffe, cheetah, and a zebra. These are just a few of the animal patterns that you might see at the zoo. Then, boys and girls, I want to talk about an A-B pattern, an ABB, and an ABC pattern today, okay? But first, before I get started, I want to do some action patterns that you can see. The first one I'm going to show you is this one right here. Do you know what type of pattern that is? Snap, clap, snap, clap, snap, clap. I think it's an A-B pattern. Let's do it again. A, B, A, B, A, B. Yep, it's an A-B pattern. Let's do another pattern, boys and girls. We're going to do an A-B-B pattern. Can you do it with me? A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B. One more pattern, and you're gonna have to guess what type of pattern this is, okay? So, stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap. That's an easy one. Did you get it? A-B pattern. Good job, boys and girls. Now, the first one we're going to look at is an A-B pattern. We have Unifix cubes that we're going to use today to talk about patterns. So we have an orange, red Unifix cubes. And we could say that it is A, B, A, B. What do you think comes next? What do you think comes next? I think it's going to be what? Orange and red. Does that complete that pattern? Yes, it does, boys and girls. Let's say that again. A, B, A, B, A, B. Good job, boys and girls. That was A, B pattern. Then we're going to move on to an A, B, B pattern, boys and girls. We have A, B, B, A, B, B. We have green, red, red, green, red, red. What color comes next? Yep, the color what? Green. And how many of the next color, boys and girls? How many of the next color? 1 and 2 of the color red. That's correct. That's going to complete our ABB pattern. Let's say that one more time, boys and girls. ABB, ABB, ABB. Good job, boys and girls, with the ABB pattern. And we're going to move on to the ABC pattern, which we have three different colors. Okay, we have white, gray, blue. White, gray, blue. What color comes next? Yep, I think it's white too. So, white, gray, and blue. Okay, let's say that pattern one more time. A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. Now, boys and girls, we are going to do some animal patterns using different animals, and I'm going to share with you some of those animals, okay? First one I'm going to show you, though, is somebody that helps the animals at the zoo. They give them food, they might help them take a bath, whatever it is, they might give them medication at the zoo. And that person is called a zookeeper. What are they called? A zookeeper. A zookeeper, a zebra, a penguin, a flamingo. And guess what else they have at the zoo? They have these types of trees, these palm trees, that they might eat with, the animals might use to eat. We have a snake at the zoo. We have seals at the zoo. And those are all the different animals that we're going to use today for our pattern, okay? So first pattern we're going to look at is this one right here. And we're going to say the name of the picture, boys and girls. So the first one is zebra zookeeper. Zebra zookeeper. What comes next, boys and girls, right here? What comes next? I think it's an animal that has a pattern, a black and white pattern. What do you think? That's right. Zebra is the correct answer, boys and girls. A zebra. So we're going to place a zebra right there. But remember, pattern repeats itself. And this is A, B, A, B, A. What comes next, boys and girls? What do you think comes next? That's right. The zookeeper comes next in our pattern. And so it's going to continue to repeat itself over and over again. Our next pattern, boys and girls, right here, let's take a look at this one. We have a seal, palm tree, seal, palm tree, palm tree. Wow, that's a lot. What do you think comes next? And what kind of pattern is that? A, B, B, A, B, B. What do you think comes next? I think it's a seal. That's right, a seal. And how many palm trees do we have, boys and girls? We have 2. So we need to put how many palm trees? 2. Okay? 1 and 2 palm trees. Good job. Now let's move on to the next pattern, boys and girls. The next pattern, boys and girls, we have is a zookeeper, a peacock. Have you ever seen a peacock? It has so many beautiful feathers. And a snake, zookeeper, and a peacock again. But what comes next in that pattern, boys and girls? A, B, C, A, B, and what, boys and girls? What do you think? It's a snake. Beware of those snakes, boys and girls. Let me put it right there. You go. A, B, C pattern. Next, boys and girls, we have another pattern right here. We have a seal, palm tree, flamingo. Seal, palm tree. What do you think is next? I think it's a penguin. Is that right? No, you're right. I think it's a flamingo. I think I need to change my mind. It's a flamingo that comes next, boys and girls. And we also have what type of pattern? Seal, palm tree, flamingo. Seal, palm tree, flamingo. Let's do our pattern name. A, B, C, A, B, C. All right, let's look at this next pattern, boys and girls. All right, let's fix that so we can get that in there really nicely. There you go. So next we have a zookeeper, penguin, penguin. Zookeeper, penguin, penguin. Do penguins live in the cold or hot? I think it's a cold time, the cold area. Zookeeper, penguin, penguin, zookeeper, penguin, penguin. And what do penguins like to eat? Fish. That's right, fish, boys and girls. So we have an ABB, ABB pattern. What comes next, boys and girls? What comes next? We have what? That's right, a zookeeper, penguin, and another penguin to complete our pattern, boys and girls. Then we have one more that we need to complete. And let's take a look at this one. Flamingo, elephant, flamingo, elephant. What comes next in that pattern? And what kind of pattern is it? A, B, A, B. What comes next in that pattern? A flamingo, boys and girls. A flamingo comes next. That's correct. Remember, boys and girls, a pattern does what? It repeats itself. So when you're at home today, think about a pattern that you can do, an action pattern. Or can you create a pattern yourself? It can be shapes, it can be animals, it can be using your toy cars. You can use snacks that you have at home to create a pattern. Try to make an AB pattern, an AB pattern, and an ABC pattern. Until then, boys and girls, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.